spawning is imminent and it could happen any day now. All this mining activity has given you the ability to collect WPOND, and now you have the ability to spawn it into pork. But there could be more to it, and somehow pond water could be related, so let's discuss about it more. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Compass, your guide to everything crypto. As you can see, I still don't have my studio back, so please excuse the lighting and the audio for now. But of course, I still have to bring you these pond updates. And the biggest thing that we have all been waiting on is spawning, just like we were waiting on mining before it actually began. Patience is the name of the game here. If you remember, a lot of people were getting impatient before mining started, and that led them to not checking in or connecting your X account and missing out on gains. They completely missed out on the claims that were already sent out for WPOND. Taking all of that into account, all you had to do was activate your miner for 1 sol. And most people have been giving back enough WPOND to offset that initial investment. So a lot of people are already in profit. Right off the bat, that's a great sign, and it's showing that the mechanism of the pond works. Now we have our next step in the process, which is taking our mined WPOND and spawning it into pork. And everything we've done so far is on the Solana chain, but pork is sitting on the Ethereum chain. So it's important to connect your Solana wallet and your Ethereum wallet to pond, because when it comes to the spawning, it will be done on Solana, but you'll receive your tokens on Ethereum. Or so we think, unless they implement a pork on Solana. Maybe wrapped pork could be work. Now, if you're looking at the website, you can see the vial filling up on spawning. And once the vial reaches 100%, then that's when spawning will begin. And spawning normally stays open for about 69 minutes and then closes down again and starts the whole process. And the vial is filling up based on the amount of mined activity. But in this case specifically, it's based off the amount of claims from the mine. But not just all the claims, only the claims that are processed. So this could also leave us to believe that maybe some of our claims that went through may not have been successful. We always have to look at both perspectives to see exactly how it will play out. Maybe there are some stipulations and rules about that mined WPOND. But to be honest, I'm not complaining as long as we get most of our mined pond. As of this moment, we're sitting right under the 100%, and at the time of recording, we're at 99.6% on the vial for spawning. So really, it could drop any day now. And another thing to highlight is that we're not only getting just pork, we could be getting the MOG token on Ethereum too. As of this moment, we only know these 2 tokens that would be the potential output of a spawn. Now, we do have limitations when it comes to the spawning, as H-Wonder did tweet out that 5 billion is the max that you can spawn. And we don't know if you can continue buying WPOND to spawn, or if you can only work with the amount of WPOND that you mined. But I would say that it's smart that you at least spawn your whole bag of claims that you already received. Now, another theory that we have is that our mined pond is already sitting on the pond water. So that means it's already locked in our stake, and then we're receiving streams weekly. Now, of course, this may not seem ideal as we want our mined amount right away, but then again, it's coming to us as a slow drip, and it keeps liquidity running in the pond. And that just keeps the flywheel spinning, so we constantly go in this loop of mining, spawning, and pond water. So maybe after the spawning event, we'll be able to see more updates on pond water. And if you remember correctly, pond water is essentially locking your liquidity or staking it. So this gives you the ability to lock your WPOND for a set amount of days, and the higher amount of days you lock it for, the greater amount of rewards you will get. And the new function we have is the ability to unlock that WPOND. But of course, this comes with a penalty, and it's probably not even worth it. And I know we've all been wondering, where are the ETH DEX rewards? So if you're an OG and you've been on Pond for a while, then you know that we had DEX rewards on the Ethereum chain when POND was first released. And these are just swap rewards that we got from the amount of volume that we were swapping. We did hear an update from H Wonder about this, saying that it will be streamed into our wallet. And the only requirement that we need here is an active miner. So you don't necessarily have to be actively mining, but you just need an active miner rig. And again, all that takes is one soul. And if you've been mining so far, then you are good. So with spawning, pond water, and potential DEX rewards, there are a lot of catalysts and money to be made. And if you're confused about any part of the ecosystem, then reach out to me and I can get you set up in my coaching program. We can sit down one-on-one and I can break down everything up until the spawning event and when pond water comes out. And don't forget, I'm putting content out like this every single week and I've been covering the pond. So if you want to continue seeing this, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell button so you don't miss another one of my videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.